Good Tuesday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609 on a cool morning, not too bad. Hey, Google, what's the incorrect temperature?
The current temperature in Capitan is 51 degrees. There is currently a high wind warning in effect.
Yeah, they've had gusts around here of 65 miles an hour. But anyway, enough said about that. High today is going to be about 60. Not bad. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now just went poof. So if there's anything you want to do, I suggest you get busy doing it. But anyway, today I go to see the optometrist and see if I can get me some glasses if I need them, and we'll see how that goes. And also for you pot smokers, bud smokers, marijuana growers, midnight Friday, I think April the 1st, it'll be legal in New Mexico to buy up to 2 ounces, and 2 ounces will give you about 60 joints. Okay, so is that good news? Depends on you. I mean, I don't smoke, so I guess I can make me some brownies. But yeah, may do a driving video today. We'll see. And yeah, I'll be in Ruidoso, so I might drive around Ruidoso, New Mexico, and let you see that area. It's really a pretty area. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What do you call a cold canine? A chili dog.
Okay, that's a biggie, a big old biggie. Anyway, moving right along to never worry about things you cannot change. How about that one? Anyway, John Wog says, golly, Rusty, what a great deal you got. Brilliant strategy. Buy a hoopty, use it for 3 to 4 months, sell it for the appreciated value. The value added is folks can see the vehicle is validated by you. The used car market is hot, hot, hot. Well, I'm not going to try to, if I sell it, I'm not going to try to make any money off of it. I'll sell it for what I got in it. Why? Because I'll sell it to a viewer, subscriber, probably. And that's the way that goes. This is on the tiny home. Laura Maranillo says, that would be my next project. I need to buy the land first. It would be a good idea. Mr. CJ Cab 64, cool driving video. Thank you very much. Chester Butt Chug. Whatever, he says, but homegirl is 27. I don't know, means something, I guess. This is on the tiny homes, another tiny home video I did. This is Bama Babe Blogs. I like this small house. Yeah, it was like $36,000. Everybody thought it was overpriced. For $36,000, you get a building that's completely finished with electrical and appliances. Yo. Yeah, and that was what was that? 16 by 30, I think, something. It was pretty big. Deborah McKinney, thumbs up. Bama Babe Blogs. Could you live in a storage building? Says, very nice small house. Very much like it. Well, good for you. And we'll go down here to driving. Deborah McKinney, thumbs up. This is on the car and eating crow. Box House Productions, how many miles on the Santa Fe? I think it's 105,000. Of 105,400 or 500 miles. Yeah, not bad, actually. Driving, and then this was driving yesterday. Der Tricks, a great car, sir. Well, it is so far. I enjoy driving. It's a pleasure. 28 miles a gallon. For me, if anybody else had it, they probably wouldn't get that much because they don't drive slow. Most people don't. This is Beverly on the tiny home. I'm looking for one just for myself and my pup. My daughter brings the kids over now and then too. Well, get you one, babe. You got to find a place to put it though. This is on the driving. Nick Gears, G-E-R-Z, Gers. Yo, Rusty, did you ever go anywhere? Do you ever go anywhere besides New Mexico and Texas? Not anymore. Pretty much New Mexico and Texas now. Used to. Just asking. Don't get your panties in a wad. Okay. Thank you. I do me, man. You do you. All right? That's all I know. Whoa. You know, that would have been a decent comment if he hadn't added that last sentence. But, you know, some people just can't stop this thing from going, or their fingers from typing. Brixico, a long time ago, they once said that the easiest way to remember how to say Hyundai was that it rhymes with Sunday. Okay? Sunday, Hyundai. Got it. Okay, we'll go down here to driving Linda Dubai. My 2004 Escalade has 342,000 miles on it, and the engine still purrs like a kitten. Wow, that's amazing. 342,000 miles. That's a lot. 2004, she's had it 18 years. Hey Google, what's 342 divided by 18?
342 divided by 18 is 19.
So she drives about 19,000 miles a year. That's not too bad, I guess. Here's one here, Myra Markham. How about a 2001 Chevy Silverado with 120,000? It says maybe a bit less mileage. The headrest have Z71 embroidered and haven't seen any with that. Okay, well, good for you, Myra. Hope you enjoy it, babe. This is Freedom Ain't Free. Just a heads up, it's illegal in New Mexico to have a crack in your windshield if it's within the driver's line of view. I was pulled over by state police and ticketed for it. Well, I have a guy going to come Thursday and put in a new windshield. I think it's like $300 or close to that. Uber girl Barbara, Rusty, you have a chip in your front windshield. I know. I'm going to have it fixed. Thank you. RV living with the geezer. It's right in my vision. I mean, it's right. If it was anywhere else, I might try to overlook it, but you can't. You know, RV living, and that is Murphy's Law at its finest. You know, you've got a windshield that covers a half an acre. One rock, or actually two, one rock hits the windshield right here. Okay, ta-da! And the other one's up here. Anyway, enough said. RV living with the geezer. Check that channel out on YouTube. He's out around Fort Davis, Texas. I would keep the Santa Fe. Can't cost justify comfort at our age, Rusty. You might never find another used car in that great of condition. No, you're right. However, I don't know. It's kind of one of them dilemmas or dilemmas. You know, I've got a 2022 Chevy Spark with 1,500 miles on it. You know, with a under warranty and stuff. I'll probably keep the Chevy Spark because I don't need that damn moon roof and all the leather seats and stuff. No, I'm fine with that old Spark. Hell, you know, that's more me than this thing, even though it is nice. And it's got Sirius radio. I can listen to elevator music. Nathan McCarty on living in a 13-foot scamp. I previously would never consider a small travel trailer, but after watching Rusty and people like Rick and John, I believe that's the way to go now with fuel prices and inflation. It just seems much simpler. Well, you got to do you know, and let me say this, guys, for those of you that want to get out there on the road and do this stuff and you think it's cute, you know, everything, it's not what it seems, you know. I mean, it's not just beautiful sunrises and sunsets all the time, and finding a space sometimes can be difficult now. But anyway, move along, Rusty. Everybody has to do themselves. The Steaming Bean, having never been to New Mexico, and it's been on my bucket list for a long time, I appreciate the journey. Well, you're quite welcome. Chai Together on the Tiny Home says, you rock, amazing video. Well, that's a nice person. First, I didn't get many good comments on that one. I got a lot of views, but a lot of them were after me. You know, they thought I built it, sold it, and all that stuff. Comment called James Sams. Howdy, goat man. No freezing of RV water lines here. Our travel trailer is still winterized. Next month, when I unwinterize it, I do a 24-hour vinegar soak and back flush on the hot water tank, and a 24-hour bleach soak of the fresh water tank, and all plumbing except for the hot water tank. James Sam says 1 cup of bleach for a 50-gallon. 1 cup of bleach? Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, moving along. Good luck. The Jack Turtle. Hello, Jack Turtle. I forgot to do the goat a while ago. Somebody said goat man. There's the goat giving you a morning kiss. And here's Matilda, hadn't had anything to eat this morning. I could have given that one comment, but that wasn't bad. Anyway, Jack Turtle, this is driving, says, why not? There are cars twice the amount of kilometers. What are just as good? I don't doubt that at all. I just didn't know it. This is driving. Joe Frugal. Yes, the accountant in you is still peeking out. What you save in gas towing a car, you can buy one where you arrive. Well, you're not going to save that much gas, but it's a good thought. Thank you, Joe. This is Ray Davis on driving. Rusty, my 2019 Santa Fe has 105,000 miles on it. Use it in my hospice Chaplain work. Driving 300 to 500 miles a week. Runs like new. Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, yeah. Enjoy every day. That's the person's name. Congrats on your new car. Now sell the Spark. I doubt it. Imagine I'll keep the Spark and sell this. Why? Well, this thing's got 105,000 miles on it, and I know everybody thinks it'll go all those other miles, and it might. But, you see me wiping my nose. That'll be the picture for the video. But anyway, yeah. But I'm going to keep the Spark. It's just a simpler automobile. It doesn't have cruise and all that stuff. But, I don't need all that crap. And it gets 40 miles a gallon, so it's fine. It's all I need. Jimmy D, he says, no matter how many times you try to explain things, some students just don't get it. They anthropomorphize something. Google and Alexa and Siri, we are doomed. Yeah, it's over. Go get in the closet and get ready. Anyway, Gene Walker, I have a Jeep Liberty with 193 miles on it. Runs good. Good for you, Gene. Glad. Okay, T. Saunders on the tiny home. I would love to put one of these in my backyard and rent it out on Airbnb for monthly cash flow. Do it. Driving, Outcast 1, those campers in the campground are more than likely some of Rusty's Rangers, LOL. Probably not. They probably never heard of me. This is Olita Benson. Rusty, you could have bought my 2010 MKX. I had only 80,000 miles on it. Looked like a brand new one when I sold it. Some of us older ones just don't travel a lot. How much did you want for it, Olita? See, the only thing you left out was the most important item. How much you sold it for or wanted for it. Yeah, everybody wants to know the price. And whenever they do video reviews of new RVs and stuff, they leave it out. They'll tell you everything else about the RV, the tires, the roof, and this and that, the year, the model, but they don't tell you the price. Why? They want you to call, I guess. Rebecca Perry Piper on comment call. Cruise to Santa Fe and back. San Luis Valley in Colorado is maybe going to get a little light snow or cold rain. Are you allergic to juniper pollen? Yeah, a little bit. I sneeze. You can suddenly become allergic to those trees. Yeah, well, we have them in Texas. They're called cedar in Texas. Same deal. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, makes me sneeze, makes my eyes itch. Joe 9209, used cars can be quite a pleasant surprise. In 2019, we picked up a 2003 Honda CR-V with 215,000 miles for only $2,000 and have had no problems with it since. The longest drive we have taken is 3 hours from home along well-traveled routes. Good for you. Steve Reinhardt. Hey, Rusty, does your Santa Fe have a 4-cylinder or is it a V6? It's a 6-cylinder. Ellery Hart, absolutely stand Porter at the door of thought, working on it. Thank you for this video. You're welcome, Ellery. Rita Richardson, you says you always make everything look so fun. Another A+ for you. That was on driving. Well, I mean, I'm just enjoying myself, but that's life. This is on the tiny home. Brandy, a long name after that. We'll just call her Brandy. I wish I had something like this. Cool. We are looking for a place. There's a leak in the foundation and the lease is up. Yeah, well, good luck, Brandy. Ken PA on driving. Okay, Rusty, you've had several sticks and bricks, well, many years ago. You've had several types of travel trailers. You've car camped in Class C camp, small house with a cover, lot with a cover, lot with no cover. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. You've done everything. You've done convertibles, you've done golf carts, you've done trikes. You now must buy a boat. No, I've had boats too. A boat is a hole in the water you throw money into. Beverly, love going for a drive with you, Rusty. Thank you, Beverly. King for a day. One good thing about horses is that they do not have an annoying bark like a horse does. However, they poop much bigger mess if you step in it. Yeah, but horses can make a lot of damn noise. Don't think they can't. That whinny or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, you can hear it for half a mile. Mark Byek, Rusty, I eked out 520,000 miles, 525,000 miles out of a '03 Chevy Cavalier. Probably would have gotten a bit more, but a quick oil change place cracked the filter housing and it ran almost out of oil before I caught it. No red oil light, just a clattering. I'm driving an '09 Nissan Altima with 249K on it, and it's about to go away. And once again, an underachiever in mechanics school screwed up this car as well. Well, you still got a lot of miles, Mark. King for a day. Do you know if Bob Jagger is Mick Jagger's dad? Yeah, he is. You believe that? Cargo 1. Easy decision. Pocket the Sparky cash for any possible Santa Fe needs, and you will be miles ahead with remaining cash. There's a thought there for sure, but if taking a car in for repairs is not my favorite thing to do. Why? Well, it can be expensive, one, and who knows? It may be tied up for 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a car that's more reliable. And this one's okay so far. I'm not complaining, and I will sell it in September for what I've got in it. About. I may add in some pocket change. Anyway, T. Houston, that ain't no Sears home. No, it ain't. That's a Home Depot. John Obstfeld, also your electric trike will fit easily in the back. Yeah, sure will, in the back of that Hyundai or whatever they call it. When you are done in New Mexico for summer, rent a dolly and take that car back to your home place in Texas, sell the Spark. No, I don't think so, man. We'll see. I may do that. I'm not saying I'm not, but right now it's kind of 50-50. This is Mr. R. Packy. It says, sorry, I don't reside in anything smaller than 5,000 square feet. The government will have you poor people living in sardine cans soon. That's not the government doing that. That's a company that's just selling a home that people might want to use as a camp house, or a home, whatever. Angel's Army, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. Andrew Last could see installing that over an unfinished concrete block basement you dig out. Sure, yeah, and you put it on pier and beam, block, anything to level it. This is on the driving. Tom, well, both the Chevy and Sunday Hyundai are Korean cars. I would keep the most economical if it's only just for the daily city run. Yeah, and I probably we'll see. I mean, it's my choice. I'll figure it out. We'll do a few more here and then we'll shut her down. This is Sooner Barn. I wish cars were below MSRP again, but it is what it is. I can wait it out. Lots are empty here. Guess a lot of salesmen laid off. So now that you have a car, why not run back to Fort Clark Springs and check on things and get trike? You know how far that is? That's about a 1,200 mile round trip. I don't think so. No, 60 gallons or say 50 gallons, 50 gallons, $200 in gas, plus I have to stay in a motel 2 nights, $300-400. No. Benny Hill, that SUV will go for 300,000 miles easily as long as it's maintained. No, I agree. Apparently it will. This is on comment called John Thomas. Says, hey Rusty, whenever I compare the Google Home temperature to what my dime store temperature gauge at our winter sales, it's spot on. It's probably because our town, El Segundo, California, is located right off the Pacific. The ocean keeps our temperature from varying too much, I guess. Yeah, probably, I don't know. I just know mine is not correct here. Or in the mornings. Now, in the afternoons, it's pretty close. But in the mornings, it can be off as much as 30 degrees. We'll do 2 more. Disney Linux says, this is on the Sunray Classic. How high is the tongue from the ground? How high does the hitch have to be to get the travel trailer leveled? I don't know. You figure it out. Here we go. 2 more right here. Margaret Harris, what happened to Sparky? Still got it. Al Fur, thumbs up. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Some of you are, and some of you have. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anyway, what else? Yeah, just click on the link in the description of the video, the Amazon link. Yeah, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. Okay, and then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout. Kidney stones also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. It helps. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. How about that? Is that good for you? Sure it is. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So common sense said, add good ingredients, problem solved. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Because it's negativity from the whole universe brought to you by talking heads that are paid to get in your head, and if they don't get the ratings up, they get out. Okay? Will they lie, exaggerate, whatever? Sure they will. That's what it's all about, getting your attention, and so you watch the ads. Anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios. Aloha until the noon video, which will be probably driving around Ruidoso, New Mexico. We'll see. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye. I got to get some glasses, maybe.